Oh, hey, man. Welcome back. I hope that you are equally not probably dying to tornadoes this evening. Yeah, you're good. Don't sweat it. We're not really doing much important tonight, so it's mostly gonna be me rambling inanely about things I don't like, as always. Oh, I did have a question for you. If you, how would you feel if I did a quick little, like, hot and dirty lesson on Mendelian genetics for the class? Just like stupidly simple MS Paint drawing of a fucking square. All right, cool. Yeah, we can do that. Ducks. Before we do that, I'm gonna turn the fucking level sync back off. I'm not gonna keep running my head into a fucking brick wall. You fucker, come here. Thank you. Okay. Alright, actually we need to check out our man and see if he's done cooking. Our clone. What should we name him? Can't be Doke. We've already got Doke. Hello, yes, give me my clone, please. Fuck you. Alright, so, let me just get something set up here. Let's find out how much fucking RAM MS Paint sucks in. Clones of fossils. Oh shit, man. Okay. Well, I don't know if I agree with that one. I think you should make people sweat a little bit. I enjoy a little bit of time. What are we doing here? We need a new window. And we need to capture paint. Oh, it doesn't capture paint? What the fuck? Hold on. What in the... Okay, hold on. Is that what it was? No? No, what the fuck? Hold on, okay. That's the game. And this... Okay, there's paint. Okay, I had it minimized, I guess, for some fucking reason. Did I do one of these for... Halloween? I don't remember. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of here. I remember using paint for something, I just don't remember what it was. On a stream. Oh my god. This is just all kinds of cocked up. I should have had this ready before I started the stream. That would have been a smart idea. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Well, let me see where things looking here. Make ourselves a nice little happy square. Right there, and that shows up in the middle. Okay, perfect. Alright, before we really get into the stream, just a quick caveat. We're starting early for the express purpose of there may or may not be tornadoes coming through. I think I've said this before a few times on different streams, but if that happens and I disappear, you'll know what happened. Okay. Oh god. Paint's not responding. The text box was just a step too far. Mendelian genetics. Let's get into some biology 101 shit here. So, JoJo has implemented breeding, in a sense, into Generation 1. And he's done it in a very clever way that doesn't require eggs or incubation. He's doing cloning, basically. But it's not asexual cloning, it's actually, I guess, heterosexual cloning. In that we're taking the genetics of two creatures and we're putting them together. So I'm going to this is just a very brief lesson on what Mendelian genetics are. So you can kind of understand what he's going with. And I'm going to we're going to deviate from this concept because he's doing something slightly different. So just understand that not everything is transferable. So we've got our Punnett square. That's what this is called. And a Punnett square is used to calculate out probability. So we generally have genes, and each of those genes has a trait. So let's say, for example, eye color is what we're looking at right now, right? And let's just say we can have two different kinds or colors eyes. We can have brown eyes and blue eyes, like a blue eyes white dragon, right? Now, most traits will have at least one dominant trait and one recessive trait. And what this means is the dominant trait is more likely to show up, and it's given a capital letter, like an A, and the recessive trait is less likely to show up, and that's given a lowercase letter, like so. So, if we have individual 1, how am I going to do this? I need to make this font smaller. Individual 1. Really should have had this prepared ahead of time. Individual 1 is on our y-axis of our Punnett square. I don't know why it's moving. That's pretty creepy. And then individual 2 is on the x-axis of our Punnett square. And each of them have a trait for the eye color that they have. So let's say that individual 1 has brown eyes. And so we can say that they are, I think it's heterozygous? Whatever, they have two dominant traits, or dominant alleles for that trait. And individual 2 has blue eyes, so they are recessive. So a recessive trait can only show up if you have 2 of the recessive trait. So we put an A here and an A there, one for each of the traits. And then we do the same thing for individual 2. We put an A here, and we put an A here. So each box is going to get 2 letters. They're going to get a letter from individual 1. So individual 1 is going to go in both the go ahead and number these two. That makes things easier. One trait or one allele will go in boxes 1 and 2 for individual 1, and then 3 and 4 for the second allele. Individual 2 will have their traits go in boxes 1 and 3 and 2 and 4. And then we can begin calculating probability. Now, this is a very simple calculation for this one because it's a very basic example. But because we have a dominance, we have one dominant gene from individual A, or individual 1, and then one recessive gene from individual 2, we're going to get a dominant and recessive, which is heterozygous. Heterogeneous is if we had... let me go ahead and make a note of that. So, heterozygous is 2 different alleles, and heterogeneous is 2 of the same. Jojo, I'm going to get back to you here in a second because I'm probably forgetting things and fucking things up, so give me a second. I haven't looked at the chat yet. So back up here, and these are all the same. So it's easy to tell that an individual, if these 2 individuals made offspring, we have a 100% chance of getting a child that is heterozygous for brown eyes and blue eyes. Okay, so that's a very basic concept of Mendelian genetics. This is kind of what we're going with Pokemon. Now, here's the thing that we're not doing. So let me save this real quick. Genes. All right, make a new one. So what JoJo has done. Oh, let me check chat real quick here. I just realized I can't see it. Nothing. Okay, good. I should actually have that up too. Unless I turned it off, I didn't. Okay. Alright. What JoJo has done is he has assigned each of the stats of the Pokemon basically an allele. So individual 1 has... Oh, how did it go? I think it's dominance, right? How did he do it? Hold on, let me go back and look, actually. I had it here for a second. Let's check again, look in the instructions. Punnett square analysis is done on each gene, and predicted gene sequence is approved prior to gestation. Determined values effectively act as genes. Coin has 2 genes A and B. Each gene has 2 alleles, high and low. Okay, so A and B, high and low. And you can kind of generally think about this as like our... Come on. Hello? Piece of shit. Okay, whatever. A and B, high and low. That's kind of what the square we're making. Now, where we're beginning to deviate from the Punnett square that we just talked about is that we're essentially combining things into one square, which is not necessarily how it goes. Let's make another box real quick here. Okay. Here's a box. A, B, high, low. Get this shit out of here. Delete this sick filth. Let's do it again. A. The fuck? I don't need Task Manager open. And B. There. Okay. So that's what we're looking at. You know what? Let's just do this. I don't have to keep switching windows. We will put this right. Does 2 boxes, 1 for each gene. Right there, and then have this window above it on the border. There. Okay, so we have 2 boxes each time. High and low forms a gene sequence notation to each Pokemon. Gene sequence orders from left to right as Gene A high allele, Gene A low allele. Okay, so high and low are up top, and A and B are. You know what we can do? We'll be really fucking lazy for a second here. There we go. There we go. Okay. And then we can just fucking flip these guys around. There. Perfect. High, low, A, B. This is like destroying someone's sensibilities who looked at a biology book recently, I'm sure. Yes. There. Perfect. Yeah, and I was kind of wondering about that because you had a lot of shit crammed into one, and that's what I was gonna stipulate on. Okay, so Gene A high allele, Gene A low allele, Gene B high allele, Gene B low. So they affect attack. Okay, make that a bit smaller. Attack. Attack. Diff. Spish. And Spud. The most important of the stats, Spud. And I do have a question about that later. How's that look here? Yeah. And then Punnett squares makes 2 A genes and 2 B genes. Have a 1 in 2 chance to swap positions. So it's always 50-50? Let me look at it again. Makes 2 A genes or 2 B genes. Okay, what do you mean by or here? A high allele is always before a low allele within a quadrant. 2 high alleles or 2 low alleles within a quadrant have a 1 in 2 chance to swap positions. High is dominant, low is recessive. Okay, and it's always first Pokemon's dominant, second one's recessive? Or is there some kind of hidden stat for that? So let me amend this then. So how am I gonna do that? So we don't really need these here. So it kind of does it look like fuck me. This still really isn't kind of a Punnett square, is it? So this is just this is just Punnett square A now. This is number A. And what the fuck am I doing? I'm not making a box. I'm trying to crop this. Alright, so that's gone. And we're just going to put these guys to the corner. So it looks like this, if I'm understanding this right. Attack and defense go here. And then Spesh and Spud, I'm going to put up here for a second. They're going to get their own Punnett square. Actually, let's just... No, we do that. So I'm going to copy that. Let's copy that. Paste. And we're going to do this. Copy. Paste. And then we're going to bring Spesh and Spud over here. I'm probably going to have to fix this because I'm now using more screen space. Okay. So, yeah, we gotta move this guy back up. Oh, what the fuck is that? Image 2. What the fuck is image 2? Fuck is image? Oh, it's Doke. What the fuck is this still doing here? Let's get rid of that. Okay. This is what I needed. We're gonna have to move this bad boy up here. Okay. So we have our A and our B. So all of the A affects attack and defense. All B affects is special and speed. And so Doke is here on this side. He's the dominant one, right? The fuck. So this is Doke's side. And up here is Kuka's side. So we're going to get... So let's assign them a letter. We need a variable. So let's just say D. So D is Doke. And D is Kuka. So we're looking at this, if I'm understanding this properly. We have a 50-50 shot of getting either Dok's attack or Dok's defense. Or this. Wait a minute. Yes, okay, so they're all... Please tell me they're all just not the same fucking thing. I would be a bit miffed if that's... You really just threw 50-50 in everything. So... DD... DD... So both Dok and Kuka are giving each of these stats one of their alleles. Dok's the dominant, so he's giving all the dominant. Kuka's the recessive, so she's giving all the recessive. Their values pulled from bit position. So how does that work? So is Dok not necessarily the dominant and Kuka the recessive? I'll fix speed and special here. I'll show you backwards, mister. Haha, what do you think of them apples? There. They're fixed. Just make this more confusing. High 4 bits are dominant. Low 4 bits are recessive. And the 1 is always high, and the 2 is always low. So they're all heterozygous. They're all 50-50 chances. Is that what... Am I understanding this properly, or is it not just all 50-50? No. So let's get into the odds then. What are we looking at here? Okay. So it's more like this then. It's just get rid of this shit. So Kuka and Dok's attack stats or attack alleles are always dominant. Well, no, it's the same fucking thing then. No, this isn't. This is heterozygous or heterogeneous. So DD D DD 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 da 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 do 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 do. Almost heard the song there for a second. Did you hear that? DD. So it's more like that. So we've got 100. We've got a 75-25 split. And then attack and special, or I'm sorry, speed have a chance to flip. Oh, that's up in Michigan. Okay. Read this one again. A and B. High and low. So yeah, I get that, but what are the odds on the values is what I'm asking here. Like, if we're doing Punnett squares, we're shooting somewhere between 100 and 5% or so. And what I'm seeing is if this is a basic 2x2 Punnett square, we're never really going to go under 25% chance, right? Yeah, I'll tell you what, let's just look at let's go ahead and look at what we get. And that may give me a better picture, so put this back up here. And then drop somebody off in the box. Oh, I need to go get an Aerodactyl, don't I? I was thinking today, I want to kind of like, I almost want to complete the decks just to see something more of these back sprites. Like, they look so good compared to what we got. Who the fuck is Dottie? Oh, right. Where'd I get this Electrode at? I legit don't remember getting her. Alright, give me my thing, please. I got a Slowpoke. Yes. We will name the Slowpoke. It's Doke and Kuka, so Duka. Alright, so let's see what this guy looks like. Duka. It's a girl. Well, I'll be completely honest, that kind of looks exactly like Doke looked. No, I don't want to use fucking boulders, god damn it. So Doke's got huge defense. Well, he's kind of a... Huh. Duka's kind of got higher defense than special. I'm gonna look up my old video. Let me look up what Doke looked like when we first got him. I'm curious. Need to figure out which stream that was actually. I think it was this one. No, not this one. We didn't have Doke yet. This one. That's when we lost CDI and. Oh, See if I actually look at his stats. God damn it. Okay, so we're looking at... Wait, did we look at Doak? Ah, man. God damn it, when did I actually look at his stats? I know I did once, somewhere. For the life of me, I cannot figure out where I looked at his stats. I know I did somewhere. I just can't find the damn thing. Oh, I don't know, man. Shit. Well, that kind of looks similar to how Doak looked at when he was 5. Um, bad speed, mediocre special, and then just some like decent attack and defense. So I don't know if there was a difference. Stat menu while holding. Oh right, okay. Right. Yes, I am. Okay, so there we go. 4, 9, 11, 4. And let's see how that deviates from Doak here. 13, 9, 11, 9. So, did you get anything from Kuka? Higher speed, it looks like. But Kuka didn't even have higher speed. She had high defense. What the fuck? Oh, this is very confusing. Well, anyway, that's Pokemon cloning. We may have just gotten unlucky. I don't know. We may have just gotten unlucky. It's definitely worth playing with, though. I'm going to keep tinkering. But we need to move on. I'm intending to stay up as long as possible to fight off the tornadoes should they ever arrive. Therefore, we probably have a good chance of finishing tonight, depending on how stupid I am. Can you even hear that? Might need to close the windows. That's kind of spooky. Who the fuck are these people? These are all the new guys I got, right? Tetra's the... Yeah. Do I need another water type? Who's on my team? We got Doe. No, we don't need a water type. Giblet, Kuka, Jean Louis. I have Dottie, I guess. We have Dottie now. I'm not sure. Well, we can just go buy more Thunderbolts, can't we? So we can just teach a Thunderbolt if we want to. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? C, D. I don't think that... What exactly did you copy that out of? Yeah, it didn't format properly. AC or CA, BD or DB. Okay. So it picks one of the two Pokemon's stats to use, basically. Wait, Ulu. Man, Ulu just kind of fell off. Let me open that real quick on the phone. That there. Guide to new player functions. Okay. I still haven't read this yet. We'll do that later, I think. Scroll down to cloning. Rage. Bide. Hits. Difficulty settings. Button activated features. Gameplay related. Rework fishing. Improve item finder. I haven't got the item finder yet. Training aids. Oh, there it is, yeah. AC or CA. CB. So I was right, but it's kind of backwards still, isn't it? Oh, I figured it out. So it's always going to be the attack of one with the fucking speed of the other. Maybe. Basically, 25% chance that the new attack and defense DVs are pulled from both defense DVs of appearance. And a 25% chance that attack DVs are pulled from both attack DVs and appearance. Okay, so how does it calculate both then? Is it like an average? Like, say one's a 2 and the other's an 11. Are we going to get like a fucking 9 or some shit? However that averages out. Who the fuck do we want to take? Who's Bindo?